It's easier for me to raise money when I write my first check. If I don't believe in writing my own check, why should I ask somebody else to give the money? My name is Cheema, and I work for Wells Fargo as a financial advisor. Well, I was 19 years old. My father decided I need to go to US. When in India, when we grew up, whatever your dad tells you, that's what you do. There's no questions asked. After I got here, then I realized that I knew how to read and write English, but did not know how to speak. So I have a dorm, I had a roommate, absolutely no idea what he said. He had no idea what I said. But being forced into that situation, that's the best thing happened to me. I have to learn how to speak English. And after going to school in California, then I decided to move to Texas. And actually the school is Texas A&M Corpus Christi. And I played tennis there, and that's where I met my wife. When we moved to Las Cruces, my wife and I knew each other. That is it. We have no friends, no family members, or nobody. So what we did the first day, we called the NMSU Tennis Center and asked them, this is my level, do you have somebody I can play tennis with? They said they do, so from there on we started playing tennis. At that time we realized they have a need for fundraising for the tennis. So we helped them raise some money. And while we were doing all that, the women's basketball coach asked us to come watch them play basketball. And we enjoyed it, and the girls were very nice, so we decided after that we will have the whole women's team over the house for dinner. We had the whole team over for house for maybe at least 12, 13 years, and we absolutely enjoyed it. We were not as passionate about art till we went to overseas. When we saw all the cathedrals, all the art, and you see how old these pictures are, how old these buildings are, how beautiful the art is, we were fascinated how many years ago somebody did this. And we get to enjoy it now, and we don't even know who the artists are, just by name only. And I think it's so good for people to realize this is the enjoyment of life. To me, all the basic board we're gonna be on is only one reason you're on the board, is raise money. And the reason I am on the board because I believe in the student cause. For arts and science, actually, I took Dean Slayton with me to see a big donor. And Dean did a great job. And in the end, the donor will leave to arts and science $1 million. I think it's not a bad investment. Well, when we started the scholarship many years ago, my wife, Linda, and I both got together and we decided what we want to do. And as we know, a lot of people were nice to us. And we decided we can do something nice for somebody else after we are gone. And that's why we have two scholarships. One we went to school, which is Texas A&M Corpus Christi. One NMSU, that's the town we live in. So I think both schools deserve for us to do that. My great-grandfather sent my grandfather to US to go to school. Within 6 months, he got bored. He went back to India on a boat, and he collected about 150 more people to come to India. He became a freedom fighter against the British. So he gave up his life just to get the country free. Then I saw my father, how he supported my grandfather. Then I said, you know, you're supposed to help. This is part of your culture. There's nothing is more important for you to do things for other people. Nobody told us that we're supposed to do these things, but we did that because this is how we brought up. If I can make a different happiness in one person's life, it's okay with me. I can live with that. The biggest thing inspires me, what can I leave behind? I think that will be our basic legacy, that after we're gone, nobody knows who we are, that is somebody's benefiting from our work. We want to do something for somebody, and that's what motivates us.